Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It has obviously changed. Thank goodness. If we stay the same, then we know we're not growing. Today's practice is going to be a grounding one. I'd like this one to be kind of not a tribute to Mother Earth, but obviously keeping Mother Earth in mind. She is the one that supports us, sustains us as humans and every other living thing on our planet. And if you follow along or know a little bit about like the law of one type thing, we're now in like the fourth density, the heart chakra's opening. So with that, I wanted to send some love to Mother Gaia today with our practice. To begin, I would like to start with Nadi Shodhana. Now, Nadi Shodhana is balancing, it's invigorating, and again, it's kind of just a grounding pranayama practice. So you can sit either in Virasana, Padmasana, just easy pose if you'd like. And we're going to take a couple of breaths in and out through the nose, and then we will start with our blocking the right nostril. Now when we do it, you can put your middle and index finger on your third eye and block with the thumb and then the ring finger and pinky. Some people just hold like this. I don't know if you can see it very well. Same kind of thing, blocking with the thumb and then the ring and pinky finger. If that's confusing, you want to skip it, that's totally fine, you can do that. So go ahead and come into a comfortable seat. We're just going to do a few rounds in and out and just one full round. So we'll do about 5 to 6 in and out each side and then rest before we start our practice. So once you've found your comfortable seat, sit up nice and tall. And again, you can do pointer and middle finger on the third eye or curl them in. So go ahead and close down the eyes and just take a couple breaths here in and out through the nose. Coming into stillness. Feeling Mother Earth beneath your shins, beneath your sit bones, depending on how you are sitting. Let's take one more deep inhale, and then we're going to exhale completely to where you can't exhale anymore. And exhale. Now, placing the fingers however is comfortable for you, blocking the right side. Inhale to a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold while we block the left side. Release the thumb. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Block the right. Open the left. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold while you switch. And exhale through the right. 2, 3, 4. Inhale to the right, 2, 3, 4, and hold while you switch. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold while you switch, and exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and switch. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold and switch. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last round here. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. The hand comes back into the lap. Take a few breaths in and out through the nose. Beautiful. Go ahead and open up the eyes. Hopefully you feel pretty good, a little more balanced and in this moment right here where we are. We are going to come onto our tummies. We're going to start a little bit differently today. Now, I'd like you to extend the arms out along the earth. Put the right cheek on the floor and extend through those arms hug the earth. Imagine you are giving her just the hug that she deserves. She holds us here, gives us life, supports us, and we are here to give thanks. Just a couple more breaths here. Beautiful. Okay, place those arms underneath the shoulders and then push up into plank. So draw that belly in and push all the way up. We're gonna get warmed up right away. So we're gonna do some chaturanga push-ups. We're gonna do a count of 4 on the way down and push up, and just 3 reps, not too much. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, push up, breathe out. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, push up. Last one, 1, 2, 3, 4, push up. Now, push those hips up, lift, pull the belly button in, Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here and really ground in. Spread through those fingers, pushing even through the fingertips. Once you have pushed evenly through those, check in with your feet. Are your toes spread? Push those heels toward the ground. If it feels good at first, you can go ahead and pedal the feet and then come to stillness. Beautiful. Now eyes forward, walk those feet slowly to the top of the mat. And a gentle forward fold with a bend in those knees. We've just started, be gentle to those hamstrings. You can even take a ragdoll for just a moment if you'd like. Opposite hand to elbow, cradling those arms. Beautiful, let's roll up nice and slow. Release those arms, vertebra by vertebra. Build that spine back up. I want you to take those arms up overhead. Inhale and exhale, hands to heart center. I'd like you to take a couple breaths here. Mountain pose, you can drop the arms, palms face forward. Squeeze everything in, everything tight. Belly draws in. Keep a little bit of a curve in that low back. Beautiful, raise those arms up. Hastasana, exhale, forward fold. Inhale the halfway lift. Exhale, take that right foot back behind you. Lift the chest, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale as you roll forward to plank. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Beautiful. Inhale, you lift that right foot up, step it in between the hands, drop the left knee. Inhale. Exhale as you step forward, left to knee right. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take the left leg to the back of the mat. Drop the knee, lift the chest. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a couple breaths here, since this is a grounding practice. Let the head hang. Come into this moment. Remember to keep the legs tight, the arms pushing into the earth. Beautiful. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Exhale, step it in between the hands, lift the chest. And exhale, right foot meets the left. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold or stay. And then inhale all the way up. Hands to heart center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Right foot to the back of the mat. Drop the knee, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here. Really utilizing your Ujjayi breath, hugging the breath with the throat on the inhale and the exhale through the nose. roll forward into plank. Chaturanga down. Upward facing dog on the inhale. Exhale, roll over the toes, lift the hips, belly tight, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift, right foot up. And exhale, step it in between the hands, drop the left knee, lift the chest. Exhale, left foot meets the right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's go through that one more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Left foot travels to the back of the mat on the exhale. Drop the knee, lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, downward facing dog. Be here in this moment. Beautiful. Roll all the way forward, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. And inhale, lift that left leg. Step it in between the hands, drop the right knee. Lift the chest on the inhale. And exhale, feet meet at the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a few breaths here. Feel the energy in your hands. Feel the energy in your body. Feel the foundation of the earth beneath your feet. Open up those eyes. Take that left foot to the back of the mat. Into your high lunge, drop the heel and lift the arms up overhead. Virabhadrasana 1. Feeling grounded and strong in your foundation. Now, it's a little helpful to stagger your feet slightly in Virabhadrasana 1 so that you can get those hips forward. Otherwise, you may kink a little bit. So, lift up, pressing through that back foot and sinking just a little bit more into that front knee. Pull the belly button in. Beautiful. A lot of the times when we want to come into this moment and ground ourselves, it's most helpful to stop the brain in our chatter in our brain by pushing the body just a little bit. So while we're here, I want you to lift through that upper body. Feel the fire building in those legs. Think of nothing else. There's nothing else that matters right now. Just hold the pose. Beautiful. Now open up your hips towards the wall and the arms. Virabhadrasana 2. Bend into that front knee. Imagine dragging the heels together slightly to keep that energy pulling in. Again, lifting through the upper body, arms pulling away from one another. We should have a lot of fire in that glute, in that hamstring and quad. Flip the right hand up. Inhale, reverse warrior. As you exhale, either the elbow comes to the knee or the hand comes to the inside of the foot, side angle. Breathe here. Open up the chest. If looking up hurts the neck, go ahead and look down. Reaching the foot and the hand in opposite directions. Beautiful. Go ahead and close that off. Go onto the ball of the back foot. We're going to come into lizard. Sometimes it's helpful to heel toe the foot out slightly towards the outside of the mat, and then you can just sink down to your level. It could be here. You can have blocks that you come down on. or you can come down onto your elbows. Breathing here, getting into that hip, feeling grounded in this moment. Beautiful. Come onto those hands and then walk that foot in, heel toe just a little bit, coming into pyramid pose. Lengthen that front leg, lengthen the spine, waterfall over that leg. And let's bend as we inhale, exhale left. Inhale forward, exhale lift those hips. Beautiful. Bring the hands back to the inside of the foot. And then I'd like you to place the hand behind, the right hand behind the right foot, getting your shoulder pretty low if it's accessible to you. If not, all you're going to do is practice getting your shoulders lower. There's no pressure to do this pose right away. It's not an easy pose, so give yourself time. Okay, once our hands are planted, we're sucking our elbows in, and I want you to lift that foot and wrap it around your arm. This one's a challenge for me also. Beautiful. Hand comes down. Sweep that foot as gracefully as possible, or not gracefully, that's fine too, around vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, you can choose to come into child's pose or downward facing dog. Lifting those hips in down dog. With child's pose, we're going to keep the heels, the hips on the heels, and you can even allow those arms to come by the body. Forehead resting gently on the floor. Coming back to your breath. Beautiful. All right, everybody meet in downward facing dog. Now, I'd like you to step, jump, or hop forward to the top of the mat. So eyes in between the hands, you can lift the heels, bend the knees, and then as you exhale, hop, or you can take little steps forward. Whatever you feel like doing. I'm not great at my hopping, but we may as well practice. So you're gonna inhale, bend the knees, exhale, at the bottom of the exhale, forward. Inhale, lift, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale all the way up. Hands come to heart center as you exhale. Take a moment here. Feel the fire in that right leg. The warmth you built. The strength you've built. And again, check in with Mother Gaia, Mother Earth beneath your feet. Supporting the floor, supporting you on your yoga mat today. Beautiful. Now, all the weight step goes into our left foot. As we step the right foot to the back of the mat, into our high lunge. From here, drop the right heel. Again, you can heel toe the left foot out slightly so that you're able to open those hips forward more. Bend into that left knee. Inhale, arms up, Virabhadrasana 1. And just coming into stillness, reaching those arms up. Pushing through that back leg and bending into the front. Beautiful. Opening up to the side of the room. Again, since we've heel-toed our foot slightly out, you can heel-toe it slightly in to then open up your hips to the side. Virabhadrasana 2. Bending into that front knee. Gaze at the fingertips. Belly button draws in. Strong body. Here in this moment, supported and loved. See if you can sink 1 inch deeper. Flip to left palm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, again, option here, elbow on the knee, or go ahead and drop the hand to the floor. I like to tent my fingers. Sometimes my wrist gets tired, so feel free to tent those fingertips and then Side angle pose, opening up to the sky. Beautiful. Go ahead and bring the hand down, lift onto the ball of the back foot. Heel toe the front left leg slightly out so that you can come into your lizard pose. Again, you can stay here on your hands, you can get a block, or if it's accessible, you can come all the way down to your forearms. There's no rush here. A lot of times the hips take a little while to open, and we have to be willing to feel the emotions that are trapped there, and sometimes those are ugly or uncomfortable. If yoga has taught me anything, it's that the discomfort is where you'll find the most comfort, which isn't always fun. Beautiful. Plant the palms and come up slightly. Heel toe that foot in just a little bit as you come into pyramid pose. So lengthen that left leg and then lengthen your spine up. Exhale, waterfall over that front thigh. We're going to bend into both knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lift the hips. Pyramid pose. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lift the hips. One more here. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lift the hips. All right, heel toe that back out, the hands on the inside of the foot. Place the left hand behind the left foot. Chaturanga arms for support. Now, sometimes we have a side that's a little easier. I don't remember which one is easier for me, so you might see me fall, which is great. We all fall out, and that's the beauty of this, is it takes time. Now, once you have your position and you're squeezing your arms in, lift up that foot and squeeze your arm. Drop the heel of the back foot, and eventually lift the arm. Beautiful. Gracefully or not, we're going to swing that leg around. Chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Now again, the option is to come into child's pose. Please listen to your body, do what it needs. Breathing here, taking just a moment to come back to our breath. Now, come into our down dog. Let's all meet there. Couple breaths here. Being grounded in this moment. Thankful for the support we have. Thankful for the beauty all around us. Now inhale that right foot up into the air. And then exhale that comes in between the hands. Lift up into your high lunge. Arms up overhead. Exhale as you open your heart up. Lift the chest. Now, right arm under left. Come into your eagle arms and lift once more. Feel a strong foundation below you and lift your heart into your arms. Exhale as we dip down to the inside of the foot or the leg. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. And hold. Beautiful. Open those arms up once more. Imagine sun just radiating down into your heart here. Beautiful. Close it off. Step the left foot to meet the right. Forward fold. Come into ragdoll here. Cradling opposite elbow. Do a little bit of a sway here. Beautiful. Bend the knees slightly. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Step both feet back into your downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it in between the hands. Lifting up, high lunge. Open those arms, cactus arms, lift the chest. Beautiful. Now take the left arm under the right, eagle arms here, lifting once more. Beautiful. On your next exhale, we're going to bow down. So inhale here, exhale, bow down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow down. It's always that second one, I lose it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Open up those arms once more. Exhale as the hands come down, right foot meets the left, forward fold. Beautiful. Swaying side to side. Take those feet about as wide as the mat. Toes turn out slightly if needed. We're going to come into Malasana. So you're going to sink those hips down and reach those hands forward. Now, we want to make sure we're not rounding too much. There's going to be a little bit of a round in this deep of a squat. But if you can't go very far, that's okay. You can put a block beneath your hips so then you can just sit. Now try to get those shoulders in line with the knees, reaching the arms forward, lifting the chest. Again, thinking of the gratitude we have for Mother Earth, for all that she blesses us with medicines, love, beauty. Let us offer something to her today by giving thanks. Beautiful. If you'd like to take a Bakasana, you may. You're going to plant the hands, bring the knees as high up onto the triceps as you can, and then lean forward, gripping into your mat, lifting one foot and then the other. Then you can jump back to your Chaturanga, or you can just step back, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Chaturanga, exhale, inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, lift. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift that left leg, and I want you to take it up and over the body into a wild thing. Open the chest. Beautiful. Come back to center. Keep that leg lifted and step it in between your hands. Drop the back knee, the right knee, and then I'd like you to lift as you inhale. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold over that front leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lengthen. From here, take that left foot across the mat into our pigeon. So coming down nice and gently into that pigeon pose, keeping the left foot flexed to protect the knee. And then slowly come down to a level that is comfortable but slightly uncomfortable. Listen to that body. It's good to recognize between what is pushing the envelope and what is pushing your comfort level. Now you can stay lifted here. You can even place a block under your hip, or you can come lying all the way down on top of the leg. Focus on that breath here, on the feeling of peace and love and gratitude. Beautiful. Come up nice and slow. Tuck the back toes, plant the palms, come back into your downward facing dog. Take a second to readjust, to feel the ground beneath you, and then inhale that right leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. into our wild thing. The toe comes down, the arm lifts. And radiate that love and gratitude outward. Beautiful. Close everything off, keeping the right leg lifted, and then step it in between your hands. Drop the left knee. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend, straighten that leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lengthen. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, lengthen. Holding here. Beautiful. Take that right foot across your mat, flexing the foot. Now yours may be closer to your body, and that's totally fine. Just find what pushes it just a little bit without causing any pain. Now again, you can stay lifted, or you can come all the way down on the mat. Beautiful. Come up nice and slow. I'm going to turn so I can face you guys, but you can turn whatever way you like. Bring your feet together. Sit up nice and tall. And then I'd like you to hinge forward over those feet. I went to Yoga Fest just a couple weeks ago, and this gal said, pretend that you made a peanut butter and jelly and you stuck it together, and now you're going to eat it. So that helps you. You can do that. It stuck out to me. I'm not sure if it was very helpful for me, but I left. Breathing into those hips, coming into this moment, feeling supported and loved and cared for. We are all here to demonstrate love for one another. And love for ourselves. Couple more breaths. Good. Inhale up. We're going to do a gentle seated twist. So take that right foot underneath, right by your sit bones, and then the left foot comes up and over by the knee. Inhale the right arm up, and you can either hug the knee into the chest, you can take a hand here in front of the knee, or grab the knee, the right knee. You can even go for a bind. But again, with twists, you want to make sure that you're going pretty gently. The other arm reaches up. Exhale as a kickstand. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Beautiful. Slowly unwind. Let's switch the feet. Left foot close to the right hip. Right leg up and over next to the left knee. Inhale the arm up into the same placement as you did on the other side. And the right arm back like a kickstand. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Lengthening before we twist. Beautiful. Go ahead and unwind. Lengthen those legs out. Light all the way down. Here, we're going to do one plow pose. So bring those feet in, and then you're going to take them up overhead. So extend. That was my back, okay? Extend up overhead.
Flexing the feet. They may not touch the ground, and that's okay. Keeping the chest away from the chin so we're not suffocating ourselves here. There's still a little bit of space. Closing off our practice with a gentle stretch. Now slowly lower down. Place the feet on the floor. Lengthen those legs out. And come into our Shavasana. Let those feet fall open, the palms up to the sky. Let's take a couple breaths together. Inhale. Side out. One more inhale. Exhale, side out. And be still. Feel that love and support for this beautiful planet we are on. Feel those positive vibrations of love and light within yourself and others. Giving yourself compassion and forgiveness. Giving others compassion and forgiveness. So that we may all find our way back to the path of love. Feel free to stay in Shavasana as long as you need. I am so grateful that you practiced here with me. I hope you feel beautiful, amazing, supported, and so strong, and I hope that you laughed a couple of times. Humor is one of my favorite things. Thank you so much. Namaste.